With President Biden dropping out of the race today, some people are asking me what I think that means for the economy and markets. And here's my take. Since the past few weeks, it looks like, unfortunately, since Biden's polling numbers and betting odds have been decreasing after the debate performance and after the events from last Saturday, there was a renewed push to perhaps swap Biden out for another candidate. So my ultimate opinion is, in terms of the markets, is that since these, perhaps Biden dropping out of the race was kind of a strong possibility in the media over the past few weeks, it wasn't a huge uncertainty that would eventually happen due to the amount of pressure he was getting to do so. And then the only uncertainty was when and how that would happen. And then today that uncertainty was removed. And markets hate uncertainty. And the fact that uncertainty was removed, in my opinion, in terms of the markets, this could be a neutral event to the markets. We're already starting to see stock futures up across the board, and Bitcoin is up to 68,000. Bitcoin, I view, is also a chaos hedge, and a little bit of the uncertainty in terms of what's next for the Democratic convention. But either way, that's partly why I think Bitcoin rose. And stock futures are up too, partially because the uncertainty of what Biden will do is removed now. And ultimately, I think this will be a neutral event to the market. I don't think it'll change much. There's, or maybe a slight net positive because of the uncertainty removed. But either way, there's a lot of important factors in the markets right now. We're seeing inflation, the rate of increase of prices go down in a process known as disinflation. And we're in an election season, which is normally every 4 years, markets do well in election seasons. This is a different election season that a president is not running anymore in the election. So there's a possibility that statistics might change, but historically markets do well in election seasons. And the other thing is that interest rate cuts look like they're about to happen most likely in September, close to 100% odds of that happening. That is a good thing because markets like interest rate cuts, especially interest rate sensitive stocks like small cap stocks, tech stocks, and financials. So that's something to keep in mind. So regardless of what, with Biden dropping out of the race, there's underlying technicals and fundamentals in this market that'll probably do well regardless. And I don't think investors should panic just because a president is no longer running for reelection. So I think that's some news that at least the market should be it should be net neutral to a slight positive, and good that investors don't need to panic over this event.